Get ready, people, because this is probably my best charity shop find ever. All of these games were just £1 each, and I cannot wait to show you what I bought.
Okie dokie, ho ho! Let's go!
Hey guys, Churchhead here, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got an absolutely incredible charity shop find to show you, probably my best charity shop find ever. If you enjoyed the video, please like and please subscribe. Without further ado, let's go on with showing you these finds. So to set the scene a bit for you, I haven't been to this charity shop for quite a long time, but I always used to ask about games in there, and they actually remembered me and they said, oh yeah, you're the person who used to ask about games. So they bought absolutely loads of games to show me, so I'll put that footage in now. Look at all these games. As I said, all these games are just £1 each. This is probably my best charity shop find ever. Just look, we have Mario, epic PS1 games, some games that I've never seen before. But look at this, absolute heartbreak. Let's take it back to the games room for these pickups. As you can see, absolutely crazy, and those games were only £1 each. So this is probably my best charity shop find ever. The first things I'll get out of the way, kind of heartbreak, because all of these games here were empty, but any empty cases they just let me take for free, and there is some incredible games here. So the first one is Sonic Lost World on the 3DS. As you can see, no cartridge in there, which is a real shame because I'm really trying to collect the Sonic games. As I've got these cases for free, you can't really complain. The next one is Pokemon Moon, and I'm actually quite pleased to have these empty cases for free because I'm hoping to just pick up these games loose and complete them as a cheaper way of doing it. Next up, we have Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Again, would have been amazing if this was complete. No manual in this one, unfortunately, but I'm going to be looking for a manual and game for this case. And finally, this was the worst one. If this game was in here, this would have been £88 on CEX, and one that I would love to have in the collection. And that is Pokemon Black version 2. As you can see, no cartridge or manual in there, just the case. But like I say, they threw this in for free, and you can't really complain. Some awesome Pokemon artwork to get for free, but my god, that would have been amazing if that was in there. But moving on, there was a stack of 3DS games that were complete, and all games that were complete were all £1 each. So the first two aren't anything too crazy, but it's just nice to find complete 3DS games in a charity shop. So first of all, we have Moshi Monsters something. I know absolutely nothing about Moshi Monsters. This one is complete in the box, and I couldn't resist this one for just £1. I'm really trying to grow my 3DS collection at the minute, what with the closure of the eShop, so I can't really complain for this one for just £1. Next up, we have Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. This one isn't complete, unfortunately, but you can't really complain. Finding these in a charity shop is absolutely awesome. And as you know, I absolutely love my driving games, so I really look forward to trying this one out. But these next 3DS games are really good. So first of all, we have Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. This has got some of the best characters in of any video game, not just Nintendo franchises, absolutely loads of different franchises clubbed together. This one is complete in the box. I do already have this one in the collection, but I just couldn't leave it there. Next up, we have Mario Kart 7. Not one of my favourite Mario Kart games, but still a great game. This one isn't complete. This one is just box and manual. But the thing I like about this Mario Kart 7 is the fact that it's got a first-person mode, so you'll look like you're actually in the car. I really wish Nintendo would bring that back in the next Mario Kart. And finally, an absolutely great game, and that is New Super Mario Bros. 2. I used to find Mario games in charity shops every now and again, but I never ever see Mario games in charity shops anymore. So to see this one in a charity shop for just £1, I was really excited about this one. Next up, we have the PS1 games, and there are some absolutely great games here I've wanted for ages, but also some I've never seen before. So firstly, we'll start off with Wacky Racers. Now, I've never really watched Wacky Racers before, but I'm super pleased to have the game. It's obviously going to be a racing game, and as you already know by now, I love my racing games. This one is complete in the box, it's in absolutely pristine condition. A couple of these aren't in great condition, but most of them are in really, really good condition, and I think they're near enough all complete, which is really good to see. Next up, we have Command & Conquer Red Alert, not one that I've got in the collection already. Unfortunately, it is on Platinum, but I'm super pleased to pick up a Command & Conquer game from the charity shop. There is a slight crack in the case, but that's absolutely fine. We can swap out the case. Inside, it has both discs in great condition and also the manual. I never really got into the Command & Conquer games. You'll have to let me know if you like them in the comments down below. Next up, we have the only one that isn't complete. It has got the manual, just not its front artwork. And that is Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. This is a really, really cool game to have. Never actually seen this one before, so I always like picking up PS1 games that I've never seen before. I'm not big into Star Wars, to be honest, but you can't really complain for just £1. This one is complete, like I say, manual, just no front artwork on this one. As you saw in the footage, it had International Superstar Soccer on the PS1 there. This is not actually in great condition, and it was £1, so I don't really know why I picked this one up. I just couldn't resist. Next up, we got a one-on-one fighter that I've wanted for ages, and that is Battle Arena Tonshinden 3. I'm so pleased to have this one. This one on CX is £15 with a manual, so to pick it up for £1 in a charity shop is absolutely awesome. And this one is in the best condition of the lot. They're all in pretty good condition, except a couple, but this one is absolutely mint condition. I mean, the disc has definitely never been used, and the manual looks like it's hardly ever been opened. So to pick that one up, I was so excited for that one. Next up, we have a game that inside is in good condition, but the case is absolutely knackered, and that is Carmageddon. Let me know if you've played this one. I know this one was a bit controversial when it came out for the amount of gore. If you don't know, the later versions were released with zombies, but in the original, you're in a car, and the more people you run over, the more points you get, which is a little bit dodgy, I think. This one, again, is complete in box. Next up, we have a game by Capcom that I've never heard before, and that is Trick in Snowboarding. Super pleased to have this one. I always love adding Capcom games into the collection. And this one looks a little bit like snowboarding with a difference from the back. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but this one is in absolutely amazing condition. Like, this manual looks like it's never been opened, which is awesome. Next up, we have another one that I've never seen before, and that is C12 Final Resistance. I don't know if this is a particularly rare one, or I've just never seen it before. I really don't recognise the front. If you've played this one, you'll have to let me know if it's any good or not. This one is in amazing condition and also complete in the box. And finally, we have Judge Dredd, obviously a game about the film. I've never played this one. I have heard of it and wanted it in the collection for quite a while, but never played this one. Sadly, it is a classics label, but that doesn't really matter too much. And this one is probably the absolute best condition one of the lot, complete in box. And look at that manual. That is absolutely mint condition. So that was probably my best charity shop find ever, but I also have a couple more charity shop finds that I want to add into this video. So the next thing is actually a DVD box set I bought out of a charity shop, and I'm really pleased to have this. I'm not actually a big fan of the franchise, but this was only £1.50 and the artwork is incredible. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles complete box set. Now, I have looked this up on eBay just to find a rough value, and I have actually got no idea. As you can see, the back, if you can actually see that, is all in German, and I can't actually find a European copy of this, so the value of this is basically unknown. I have no idea. Let me know what you would value this at in the comments. I'm so pleased to add this into collection. I do have a pretty big DVD collection. I must show that on camera at some point. But yeah, £1.50 for that classic TMNT artwork. I couldn't pass this one up. Just so you know, all these charity shop finds are over a few weeks. I don't go into a charity shop every time I find all this stuff. I have been quite lucky over the past few weeks. So the next find is a Gamecube game in a charity shop, which is always awesome to find. Not the best Gamecube game in the world, but it was mixed in with the DVDs and only £1, and that is The Sims. Now, I've got a pretty big Gamecube collection, as you can see behind me. It's over 120 games. But I don't actually have the original Sims in the collection, so when I saw this for £1, I was really pleased. This one isn't complete. Funnily enough, it has a manual for Defender on the Gamecube. I'd rather it have been that one, to be honest. But the disc is in really good condition. And when do you ever see Gamecube in a charity shop? And the final thing is an amiibo in a charity shop, which is really cool to find. And that is this Super Smash Bros. Marth amiibo. If you didn't know, Marth is from the Fire Emblem series, and I've got nothing from the Fire Emblem games. So I'm super pleased to have this. As you can see, it's just £1, and also, as you can see, it is sealed. Well, it's got a slight tear, but I'm still classing that as sealed. So I was really pleased to get this in the collection. I don't actually have very many amiibos, so to find this for £1, I was so excited for this one. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a like and please subscribe. I also want to say thank you to all of you that have watched my videos lately. I uploaded my last video a few days ago, and I've gained around 20 subscribers since then, so I'm super pleased with how the channel's going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!